Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Kelly. This is a short tutorial video on how to work your course selection through Infinite Campus. If you don't have access to Infinite Campus as a student or parent, please make sure that you reach out to the tech department and put in a tech ticket, and they'll make sure that you're set up and ready to go. But I think for the most part, we should be good to go. Anyway, you'll log into Infinite Campus just like you normally would. When you come there, my home screen looks a little different. You'll notice mine's orange because this is a practice site, and obviously Luke Skywalker, although it would be awesome, is not currently a student at Wissahickon. Yours will probably have a picture here with some different schedule type stuff as well, but on the left hand side, on the 5th one down, you'll see the word academic plan. That is what you're going to click on. Most of you already have the academic plan chosen for you. If for some reason you do not, please reach out to your guidance counselor at either the middle school or high school. When you click on this one, you will hit next. Once this comes up, it's going to show you your Wissahickon High School graduation program, and this is what we call the template. You are going to work only in your next year's grade. So for instance, if you're an 8th grader, you're obviously going to be selecting classes for 9th grade. Don't work ahead. That is an option, but right now we are not utilizing that. So again, you are going to work in the column for the grade that you are going to be in next year. So 8th graders would work in 9th graders would work in their 10th grade column, so on and so forth. Luke Skywalker here is going to be a senior, so he is going to be working in the 12th grade column. When you come in here, you'll notice that there already could be some different courses that are locked, and you'll know because it has already been locked by a counselor or teacher. That means that that is what the teacher has recommended you for. All right, so also you'll notice on this page that it'll tell you how many credits that you need to get. If you have questions about that, your guidance counselor would be able to help you answer those. And don't be alarmed if it says that you only have 3.5 or 3.3. It's because we haven't gotten to the bottom yet where we add in some of our electives. So some of the things to keep in mind when you're going through this is, let's say that your teacher has recommended you for 0422, which is our Lang Lit academic level. Now let's say that you want to really challenge yourself as a senior and you've met the prerequisites. You would drop this down, and let's say that you want to take the honors level. All right, so it comes up in red, so that would be something like an alarm that goes off to you. And if you look down here under alert, it says 0420 honors. 11th grade English is a prerequisite. Now because this is a fake account, it doesn't have that loaded in there, but he obviously would have needed to pass 11th grade in order to move to 12th grade. So if you are wanting to kind of go a different route than what your teacher has recommended you for, you still can, and that's how you would go about doing that. So again, you would just come in here and you would click the level that you want to take, and you will notice that yours does not have a locked sign next to it. That's going to kind of be a signal for the guidance counselor to talk to you about that selection. All right, so as you move down here, you'll see that our social studies, we need a full credit of our senior year. So the teacher in this case has only recommended you for American Poli-Science Honors. So you do need to have another half credit course, and as a senior, you do have some options. So let's say that you want to take Current Issues Honors. So now you'll click on that, and it automatically populates for you, and you'll notice that now you've met the credit requirement for this year, 1 credit. If you look in math science, as a senior, you might not be taking both. Your teacher has recommended you for geometry. If you feel like that's appropriate for you and you don't want to make any other moves, you would leave that one the way it is. You don't have to enter anything. And again, your guidance counselor, when they meet with you in the month of February, will go over some of the different information and check in with you on the different sections that are available. Science, you'll notice that science has 0 out of 0. And if you click in here, it says no results found. You're basically going to ignore science. In our old system, in our old graduation requirements, science had its own section, but now it's kind of lumped in with math. So disregard the science section. Health and PE, depending on who you are, you might see courses that are automatically plugged in for you. As a senior, you are required to take half a credit at gym. So if you clicked in here, here are your options. And let's say that you want to take Dance Fusion. Luke Skywalker is a big dance guy, and now he's met his 0.5 of 0.5, so he knows he's good to go. Our juniors and seniors have to do what's called our grad project. This one is automatically blocked in for you, so you don't need to change that at all. All right, so now really what we need everyone to work on is these electives. And you'll notice as a senior that you need to choose 3.5 electives. Again, your guidance counselor might have more information on an individual basis, and this is going to look different for everyone. So when you click in here, you're going to have a whole bunch of different things that are open to you. If you see a 0.5, that would indicate to you that it is a half-year course. And let's come down to one, AP Euro History. Let's say that you were really interested in history and you wanted to take 2 history courses this year. You could. That might be challenging, but you'll notice that one says 1.0, which means that it is a full year course. Again, there's some different options available to you. If you see something is grayed out, it basically means that you haven't met the requirements for that course. But let's say as a senior, you're really interested in accounting. So you're going to take Accounting 1 because you've changed your mind and now you want to be an accountant when you go to college. So you've now noticed that it's at 1.0 out of 3.5. You can continue to select. So let's say you want to take sociology in the fall and psychology in the spring. We're back up to 2. And if we keep going here, we want to take Actors Workshop because Luke Skywalker is an incredible actor, and sports medicine, and then one more, and let's go down to something that sounds fun and interesting, photography. All right, so now you've met your requirement of 3.5 out of 3.5. So I'm going to work my way down the template. World language. This is another one you'll notice is 0 out of 0. Our world languages do not have their own place on our graduation plan anymore. In fact, they're lumped in with our elective. So let's say that, you know what, you messed up and you need to get rid of one of these because you do need to take a language. So let's say, let's get rid of accounting. And if you just click on the X, it'll get rid of it. And then let's go back in here and then let's go all the way down to the bottom where we can find our world languages. And they are going to be not in here, which is an issue. So on yours, since this is a practice site, you'll notice that it doesn't have the world languages in there. Yours will have all the world languages, and you would simply click on the one that you wanted to take, and it would populate for you. So again, world language not in here. World language actually goes under our elective column. All right, and on the live site, that's where that would populate. I'm sorry that it's not in there for this demonstration. Non-credit courses are our study halls. All right, so if you're, it doesn't matter, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, if you're interested in taking a study hall in the fall, make sure you click it. If you're interested in taking a study hall in the spring, make sure you click on that one as well. If you, again, decide that you want to change, you can always click the X and say, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to take it in the fall. All right, and then really the big one that we need all our students to focus on is the alternates. All right, so I've already gone in here and populated 2 alternates, and I am going to click on a bunch of other ones here, and I'm going to go to SAT Verbal, even though that's not really a 12th grade course, and I want to take Yearbook, and I want to take C++ engineering, and you'll notice that I'm still looking for quite a few. Oceanography sounds interesting, and let's go down here and let's try to find intro to engineering. Maybe you decide you want to go into engineering. You've now met the requirement of having 4. Okay, so one of the things you'll notice with the alternates that you didn't see anywhere else is they have a up sign and a down sign. All right, and you can put these, and we're asking you to rank these in the order that you most desire them. So let's say engineering is actually something you're really interested in. You'll notice as I click that, it continues to go up the list, and that's your #1 choice. So if your electives don't work out, let's say you can't get these 4, these are what the computer system is going to try to schedule for you. And again, rank these at the top as your most desirable to your least desirable. And again, you can move this up. Oceanography is not something you're interested in, so we'll keep that down at the bottom. Computer science is. Computer applications is. Public speaking's not, so let's move that down a little bit. All right, and now you have sorted your alternates in the order that you desire them. Again, just to reiterate, non-credit is going to be your study halls. World language is not going to have anything in it because world languages actually appear under the elective column. Grad project is only for our juniors and seniors. That information should already be pre-programmed for you. Physical education, if you're in 11th grade or 9th grade, it's automatically populated for you. 10th and 11th, or excuse me, 10th and 12th, you would have some options for the different PE classes that you're interested in. Science, again, you're not going to have any science courses found. Science goes and it's clumped in together with math and science. So you'll see you need 7 math or sciences by the time you graduate, and some of the options that are available to you. Just to go over one more thing, if you see something is in red, that means that it's something's wrong with it, or there's something that's going on in the system that's alerting you. So again, this one says that not enough credits were selected in English to meet the graduation plan requirements. Well, of course not, because this particular student's a senior and they don't have any other courses listed here. So not a huge issue there, but if you do see some alerts in here that that come up, you can still save your plan, and again, that would be something to talk about when you meet with your guidance counselor. So once you've completed all of your course selection things, you are going to go ahead and go up to the top and click the Save button. Once you have clicked the Save button, information will come up here letting you know that your course plan was saved, and it'll also let you know if there was an error trying to save your course plan. If something comes up here and it says that the course plan was not able to be saved, please, if you can, screenshot that information and let your guidance counselor know so that we can make the necessary changes. Thank you for this. Once you hit the OK, you have completed your course selection for the 2021-2022 school year.